Hello everybody, it's Sunabe the Messiah, and today I'm making a video about Blueface and his harem of women. This whole story is crazy and it's a bunch of brain rot and foolishness. I haven't really been following this story, but I did see a video of Neveah, his recent girlfriend, and she was in a live saying that she wants to be with Blueface even though he cheats on her because she convinced herself that all men cheat. So why leave one man that cheats and the next man is going to cheat? She might as well stay.
Let me be stupid over my man. It says in the Bible a man's gonna cheat. Are y'all not reading y'all Bible?
Stop it. Get some help.
And that really made me upset. And it made me very uncomfortable for a young woman to say that. Like, and she's a very beautiful woman, you know what I'm saying? What man, and how dare a man make a woman feels like she has to deal with the man cheating? Meanwhile, you have men.
The ghetto.
In these Kevin Samuel groups saying how women cheat too much, we can't be trusted. But how come they're not as upset when women have to deal with this cheating stuff? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It seems as if these men, they do not want to admit, they do not want to call each other out on their BS, and they refuse to. You could sit there and say, hey, well, all these things are happening to women. The femicide rate is high. And instead of a man saying, yeah, that's messed up, these women need to protect it, I'm going to talk to my brothers on how we can make this better. They're not going to have any empathy for women. Their first response is usually, oh, well, women did this, women did that. Okay, well, how is the situation being resolved with the femicide rate? How can we deal with that first, and then we can talk about that? Because this is big, really, really serious. And they never want to confront. They never, it's like men only you're only allowed to talk about men in a good light, and that is not good. Now, let's talk about this story. It's one thing to be there for your man, to show that you're loyal and stuff like that. But you also need to have boundaries with that. And the world is going mad, women and men. So this generation coming up, they don't really have too many good role models. And they're not too many role models. Everybody's influencing each other to do the most dumbish-ish. And instead of calling other people out, they tell you to mind your business. As if everybody's supposed to sit back and say nothing. But yeah, let's talk about Blueface and his public relationships. He was with Jaden, had 2 children with Jaden. And what happened with Jaden? What happened with that situation? He ended up cheating on her with multiple women. You know, Blueface the rapper, Tatiana, Bust Down Tatiana. He ended up cheating on her multiple women, had a harem of women, a group of women, and she still chose to stay. So then Krishan comes into the picture, you know. She becomes a star. And she also was on baddies. And
Yeah, that's fine. But if anybody got something to say, who had a problem with Krishan being dirty though?
hold on, don't say dirty. Who said the fucking dirty joke? Who said the dirty joke?
Persuasion has so much to say to other people.
They have a child together, but their relationship was shown more to the public, and all they would do is fight, and all he do is cheat. And yes, she did drink. She had her own issues. She had her own trauma that she was dealing with. But you know what? At the end of the day, I don't feel that bad for Krishan Rock. I mean, not saying I don't feel that bad for Krishan Rock. I don't feel negative towards Krishan Rock. Now, do I condone some of the stuff that she does? No, I do not. But I also do not like how men can run around and do whatever they want to do, but it's always the woman that's put under the microscope. It's always the woman that has to take accountability. It's always the woman who has to go down and do the crime and do the time. It's always a woman. And men can just do all that. People pat him on the back and says, well, she needs to leave him alone. Really? This man is not no saint. And also, he's a mama's boy. And that's the wrong type of man to get with, a mama's boy. You never want to get with a mama's boy because their mother is going to influence all his decisions about you. So if she don't like you, somehow they might come together and try to take you down. His mother, she says the nastiest things about his women. She's always in his relationships. She got beat up by Krishan Rock. And even her son had to say, Mama, chill. Mama, chill. She's doing it for clicks and views and clout. It's a hot mess. So, according to his relationship history, he's not really a good man to be with. He's not husband material. He's not baby daddy material. He's not father material. He's not a good example for anybody. He's the type of man that you stay away from. So he went to jail for 2 years and he just got out. And now he's with another harem of women. He even have women in cages.
Let's check it out.
See? They keeping their cell decent. Damn, I don't know about they cell though. I got a program, man.
And what I think about that, that's some Diddy type ish. Y'all are laughing and giggling. Oh, they signed up for it. No. Coercion is a crime. So even if the person does end up doing it, you can still be held accountable for that. You already know that women are easily manipulated by men. That's why they have cults and stuff like that. Because that's how easy it is to manipulate somebody and brainwash them. And I just feel bad for Neveah. I feel bad for her because she's saying things like, this, even though he cheats on me, I'm still going to stay. Like, we can see the hurt in your eyes. Like, is it really worth it? One day you're going to realize that you're going to get tired of that shit. You're going to leave. You're going to be like, man, I regret having to deal with that BS. But if you're there for the clicks and the clout and the views, then, you know, you get what you deserve. People are warning you and you're like, oh, y'all are just hating. Why is people that try to warn you and try to enlighten you, why are we always called hating? But no woman should feel like she has to deal with a man cheating. Nobody should have to deal with anybody cheating. That's how you dehumanize somebody. That person is disloyal, can't be trusted. Their word can't be taken seriously. They'll tell you they love you. You can't trust it. That's a person that is against you. You deserve to be with somebody that doesn't cheat. Thinking that all men cheat, no. But I'll tell you one thing, it's a type of men that do cheat. You have different type of men that cheat, but there's a specific type that cheat that Blueface just matches that description. A man that always has a group of women and cheat, that's not a man that loves you. That's not a man you want to settle down with. That's not a man, because that man will get tired of you eventually and go to somebody else. Then you're going to realize, damn, I did all this for nothing. So no woman, please, young women coming up, please don't think that is okay. That shit is not okay at all. Don't ever let a man feel like he is above you. He's not. No. No. That's not self-respect. No woman that respects herself is going to do that. No woman that knows that she ain't got time for that shit is going to do that. And it's sick that men have reduced women to that. It's sick that there are men running around just doing that. Like, to me, I call that being a sex demon. And a sex demon is a man that uses sex to manipulate women. A man that uses sex to punish women. Things like, oh, she wasn't that pretty. I just effed her. So I just effed her and left. So you punished her with sex for not being attractive. Or, oh, she talk ish and she has a bad attitude. So I just effed her and left. Throwing it in her face as if that's punishment. Instead of just being with a woman that you actually like. Why would you use sex in that way? Like, that's what you call sex demon. A man that knows his woman is not cool with that lifestyle, and he still doesn't care. It's all about with his sexual desires, because they're not need. You don't need all that sex, sir. You don't need multiple women, sir. So you have no sexual control. The sex demon, to sum it up, is a man without sexual control. A man that's always getting caught for cheating, sexual abuse. That's a sex demon. They don't care. It's not about emotion. It's not about how you feel. It's about them feeling that thirst for sex. It's not there. They're not trying to build no connection. They're not. Those type of men are sex demons, and women need to stay away from them. If the man keeps cheating on you, knowing how that makes you feel, that is a sex demon. He's doing that on purpose to hurt you. And then he lies like a slithering, slimy snake. Girl, that is a sex demon. That's not good for your soul, and it's not going to do nothing but drain you and fuck with your self-esteem. You thinking it's you, that you ain't good enough, and whole time this man is just a sex demon. And guess what? He gonna do everybody like that. So meaning y'all all get the same man. So what's the point of even being excited about that? If you already know what you gonna get, especially when you're dealing with a guy that's a social media influencer, people that's in a limelight, that have a lot of women fans, stuff like that. Those are not the men that you want to settle down with. It'll never just be you. And women accept, oh, I don't care if it's not just you. Don't do that. No man can tell you your worth. You know what you're worth, and you're going to get it, because not all men are like that. I want to tell y'all today, not all men are like that. I've dated men that did not cheat, and I knew for a fact, because in those situations, I was with them 24/7. So, yeah, all men are not doing that. Don't let nobody fool you into believing that. That is Gen Z BS. Now, do a lot of men do that? Yeah. That's like saying all black people smoke weed. Do all black people smoke weed? No. Is there a lot of us that do? Yeah. So wake up, women. Don't let these sex demons fool you. So I hope that Neveah, Krishan, you see Krishan still trying to, when you have them sexual, spiritual bonds, it take a lot you got to literally come out of that and heal. You got to rebuild yourself up. So yeah, you're going to take an emotional loss. So ladies, you seen what he put both his baby mamas through. That man is a sex demon. He comes to destroy. conquer and divide. That's what he's coming to do, lady. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment and let me know your thoughts in the comments. And also share this.